Good morning, guys. So today we are going to be a day in the life as a performative male.
Performative male.
Performative man.
Performative man.
Performative male.
Performative male.
Performative male.
If you have been anywhere on social media, you have noticed a new male species has been found in the wild and multiplying at an astounding rate. The name of this creature, the performative male. What do they look like? Performative males drink matcha. Performative males wear baggy or barrel trousers, extra points for jorts. Performative males wear wired headphones, extra points for listening to Claro. Performative males have labubus attached to their accessories, and their accessory of choice is the tote. Performative males love a loafer or Doc Marten. Performative males read in public, extra points for feminist literature, extra points for Joan Didion. It is basically Softboy aesthetic, but on steroids. Why do they do this? The main goal of this performance, if you will, is getting external validation and approval from their romantic subject through manipulation. Performative males manipulate their prey in the act of appearing soft and, more importantly, non-threatening. Appearing to the female gaze is a good example of this strategy, but all they really want is to get their prey in bed. Today I will take you through a day in the life of a performative male. Maybe we can get some clarity of why they do the things they do. A performative male 101 introductory class, if you will. A how to be a performative male vlog, and at the end I will tell you what I learned from this experience and why I personally cannot stand the performative male. Are you ready for it, honey? First, we're gonna get ready for the day. I'm gonna do a mask first because performative males, they care about their skin. Let's do a mask before we head out. I keep seeing things about like performative males on like TikTok, and I feel like it's like ruining men who like, well, I'll get into that whole spiel later, but let's do my mask first. So this one is my iced coffee mask. This has a nice little caffeine boost, a nice little pick me up, a nice little wake me up mask here is what we need. Wake up. At, what time is it? 10:24. So I'm excited to get out of the house. Well, I'm not excited because I hate everyone, but.
Shots fired! I need to go. I have to go. Thanks for joining me today, you guys.
Okay, so my mask is on. And this is supposed to be for 15 minutes. So I'll see you in 15 minutes. Bye. So it's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna wash my mask off. In the meantime, I was able to pick out my very performative male outfit. So let's get this mask off. Let's get the show on the road. All right, guys, we're gonna put some sunscreen, obviously. All right, guys, this is the final look. The baby blue short sleeve button down is Calvin Klein. White beater is from the Philippines. It's brand new, just took the tag off. The pants are brand new. They were from GU when me and my boyfriend were in Taipei. So they were brand new, just took the tag off. The shoes are Doc Martens. I've never worn these and I bought these like 5 or 6 years ago. Have my Beats because performative males like wired headphones, which is ridiculous because I love my wired headphones because I'm not gonna spend X amount of dollars on earpods or whatever they're called and they're just gonna get lost, you know? At least with this string, like I know where it is and I've never lost headphones ever. So that's why I like my headphones with my wires. And Bella Hadid like loves her wired headphones, so if it's good enough for Bella, it's clearly good enough for me. Speaking of Bella, my Aura Bella is supposed to come in and I've been trying to wait for it, but I gotta get the show on the road, so yeah. And then I have a tote bag from Singapore. Yeah, so this is a performative male look. We are headed to a cafe. We're gonna get some food, we're gonna get some coffee. Well, we have to get a matcha today because performative males like matcha. So that's the thing. And I brought my tote bag, and inside is my a journal, because they're into their feelings. And I brought my book because they love to read, apparently. This is why I hate doing this performative mail thing, because it's like, I'll tell you guys later. We are at the cafe. It's called Curé Cafe. I've been to the other location, but this is the newer one, so... And my bag broke. I'm so mad. It's such a nice day, though. We are getting some groceries now, because that was one of the things that ChatGPT suggested that performative males do, is go to grocery stores, but I can't go to a regular grocery store because that's just not performative male enough. So we are at Lotte. But you know, this is why I hate performative males, because it's like, because it's all a performance, but for some of us it's a real life, but we'll get into that later. I actually really enjoyed my drink. It was I think it was called the Purple Pearl, and it had taro and ube and espresso, which is another thing. Ube and, you know, taro were like an Asian thing, and now like it's become everywhere you can get that because it's so exotic. And I'm like, oh god, you know, I've been drinking taro and ube since I was like 5, 6, 7 years old, and they were only found at the Asian store, and now like everywhere. It's just like matcha, honey. It's just like matcha, which we'll get into later. But yeah, I need to get some groceries anyway. And then my freaking strap broke. Look at this. What the heck? Ugh. I don't know why it's like completely packed. This parking lot is pretty much packed, and I don't know, it's a Tuesday at noon. Maybe it's because people are having lunch here, because there is a cafeteria here, but it's just annoying because like whenever I come here after work, there's like nobody, and I could just get a parking spot. My avocado toast was good, but like the bread was good. The avocado was not fresh. Like it was like from like one of those like from Costco, those little packets, the individual one, and he just like spread it through. Whatever, it was good. Maybe I was just hungry, I don't know. But I will say, this was so annoying. It's not annoying because like I think it takes a lot of courage to be like, I like your outfit, or like I like this, or like you look good, or some whatever. But like when I was getting ringed up, the guy was like, oh, is that a Rolex? And I was like, yeah, I'll have the purple bar, because I'm like, why can you not? I don't want to talk about like what I'm wearing, but like I guess he meant it in a nice way, so I don't think he was being like a dick about it. I think he was like, you look good or something, I don't know, whatever. But, and then when I left, I returned the plate because I feel like that's the right thing to do. Like, if you're gonna dine in, like, and it's a cafe, you should return the plate, you know, like, whatever. And I returned my plate, and the chick was like, oh, thanks, George. And mind you, I've never been to this cafe. This is like the first time. And I was like, okay, this is the customer service we should be getting. How did you remember my name? There was multiple people that you were the cashier for. There was multiple people sitting down. Like, how did you remember my name? Some people are just good with names and faces. The most people will be like is, all right, have a good one, see ya, or thanks for coming in. But like the fact that you said, have a good one, George, I was like, okay, customer service on point. All right, let's get some groceries.
Please tell me now. I'm feeling lonesome and you know I'm in it. Cutting love fading out. I'm falling apart. I can't begin searching the saturated feed. All these two drowning me, baby, can't you see this? Say you see more than you need, we're lost enough, don't you care? Yeah, with all these fake things we share, just erase, there's just no one else, yeah. No one else but yourself, yeah. I just wanna have somebody find me one day. 주위 말들이 날 어지럽게. Let's not do another love song, baby. Can we find a love? Oh, digital love is all just ones and no.
Okay guys, I'm trying to like not buy things I don't need. I'm trying to be good. It's so hard.
Living all taking over. Digital love, I'm trying to take control. Living all can take it no more. Love's not what no more. Love's not what no more.
Hello. Can I have this to go? And can I also do an iced honey lavender matcha latte to go?
Which size, 16 or 20?
20 please.
20, okay.
Okay guys, we made it out alive. I got the groceries. And I had to get a croissant because I'm gonna do 24 hours like Bella Hadid, and she has a croissant in the morning. And to be even more performative, I got myself a matcha, a lavender matcha honey, whatever the fuck. But that's gonna be after I have lunch, so let's go home and have lunch. All right guys, let me take a sip of this matcha lavender honey latte. Let's see if it's good. That's pretty good. It's not the best, but that's good. This is pretty good. I can taste the lavender, I can taste the honey. All right guys, so we are back at home and I had to get out of my clothes because I was sweating so much, but I feel like this is what a performative male would wear, and I asked ChatGPT, so everything's like kind of pretty fitted. I didn't want to wear joggers. That was one of the suggestions ChatGPT had. They also said like more fitted shorts, fitted top. So this is like a tank, and I feel like it's very performative male because it's like a monochrome outfit, everything's green, so that's what we're going to the gym with. But first we're gonna make lunch, and performative males want to be more healthier, non-GMO, you know, farm to table, very clean girl, clean boy actually. So we're gonna eat very healthy, which is what I do anyways. my god, special package, Arabella. Guys, I got my Arabella package. I'm not gonna open it yet because I'm going to do my next video, which is a day in the life of Bella Hadid. So that should be fun. But I'm gonna save this. This is a new Arabella fragrance. I'm so excited. That's my queen, Miss Bella, the Princess of Nazareth, if you will. So yeah.
Waiting for the song. Waiting for the song. Waiting for the song. Waiting for the song. Waiting for the song to go down, to go down, to go down, to go down.
Alright guys, this is Editing George. Try and get this video out. It's 8:20 on a Saturday. This video should have been out already, but you know what? Things happen. This experience felt very fake and phony, honestly. If you are trying this hard to impress someone, or if you are trying this hard to get someone to sleep with you, then you should use that energy to find someone who actually likes you for you. What I'm trying to say is, like, I would rather have someone hate me for who I am than have someone like me for who I am not. Like, am I right or am I right? I think that sums it up, because let's say you capture a female or a male by being a performative male. A few weeks in, months go by, and they realize you don't actually like matcha and you don't really enjoy reading, and you would rather wear AirPods instead of wired headphones. Then you are basically screwed because you've been caught in a lie, honey. So just be yourself. When you are yourself, you will end up attracting the right people and the right person. Why I hate the performative male is because they are honestly ruining it for the rest of us. Some of us like reading at a coffee shop. I would say I did try that in my last video, but I would much prefer reading in silence in my room. But I mean, it was a good experience. I am Asian, so I have always drank matcha and taro and, you know, used those type of drinks and had them since I was a child. So now performative males are ruining that for me, because people might think I'm a performative male when honestly I've had those flavors in my kitchen cabinet thanks to my parents, because it's native to my culture. I remember at my very first nursing job, I brought an iced matcha latte. This was before people even knew what matcha was, and I will never forget this. My coworker, this older lady, looked at my drink, looked at me and said, "What is that? What is that sludge? What is that mud you're drinking, George?" And I had to explain to her what it was, you know? Like, I don't know, but I don't carry a tote with me that much, but I can appreciate the functionality of it. I'm not a Labubu person, so I don't have to worry about that. And honestly, I would rather stay home and make my own latte from my Nespresso machine than go out of my way to a cafe for a $9 like iced latte or iced matcha and sit down for the aesthetics. Anyway, I love my wired headphones because I have so many of them, and I'm not gonna go to the Apple store just because AirPods are like the new fad. Plus the wire makes everything in one piece so I don't lose anything. I guarantee you I would lose or drop one of my AirPods and I would beat myself over that. Grocery shopping at an Asian supermarket. I mean, I'm Asian, so I've been going there since I was a kid. You know, thanks for Performative Meals for ruining that for me. Skincare, I've always been obsessed with. I think it has to do with since I was a kid, I would freak over any pimple. So, you know, like I would do anything to make sure my face was blemish free. Also, my mom was a Mary Kay lady. So she was into cosmetics and she taught me, you know, wash your face every night to make sure the dirt doesn't accumulate and that can cause like pimples and stuff like that. So I always appreciate my mom teaching me things like that I still use today. You know, in all sincerity, it's easier just to be yourself. It's easier to be authentic, to be real, and that will get you so far. You don't want to attract the wrong person for the wrong reasons and be in a relationship with them, and then like 5 years goes by into this marriage and now you want a divorce. Like, who wants that? It's just like, this experience did teach me a lot. So anyway, this is George, your favorite registered nurse, travel trotter, fashion fiend, and foodie. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.